So this is where you get creative with rent-to-rent deals, because let's say this was just another landlord. You're looking at that thinking, right, I know the deal works, but I want to make it the best deal that we can. So is there something we can agree with this rent here, the upfront rent? Do they want 2,150 today, or could we say we pay it today, but the tenancy start date might start in a month's time, so you get a month grace period or a 2-week grace period? If you get a month grace, yeah, you might be able to furnish and kit it out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, cool.
So then you've got the other 2 weeks completely rent free. So let's say if that was sliced in half, what's that, about 1,050? You're 5.5 months in, and if you combine that with a deposit insurance, down to 4.2 months, and then there might be something you can do with the furniture, for example.
Okay.
But realistically, based on the properties, I think that should be achievable.
Yeah.
But then it's right, okay, so we get your online checking form set up. You absolutely hammer the direct bookings. Let's say you get 20% of your bookings direct. It makes a massive difference.
Yeah.
So you want to play around with these variables, your cash outlay, ADR, and direct booking percentage, and it would change the break even. And depending on what you can agree with the landlord, it will either make a deal average or very good.
Yeah.
I think it could work as a rent-to-rent. What do you think?
Yeah, no, like my only concern was, my only concern was it wasn't in the town centre.
Doesn't
Like
matter.
you say, if you go into a city, there's so many options. So just making sure.
Yeah, right. This is probably Altwood, which is Maidenhead's there.
Yeah, so-
One, this one we keep an eye on then. And he's doing what, 240 a night? 228. We could be conservative and maybe drop to like 210, depending on how well you furnish it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is basic furniture. This wouldn't cost much.
Yeah, I mean, that's just from anywhere. There's sheets for an old sofa.
Nice, really nice kitchen. Yeah, you're not going to do as much as these, but you could do. I think you could do 210 if you want to be a bit more conservative. So that's what we're looking at 210. So that's assuming we're paying rent and deposit up front. Now it's money back in 7. So I'd probably, but then it's for you to judge because it's your business. Like that net profit's still really good in my opinion for a rent to rent.
You reckon 75% achievable? That's quite high, I think. No, you think it's
So
I mean, like I say, maybe that's just us not marketing places very well.
we've got properties all over the UK.
Yeah.
This is all about properties.
Yeah.
81%.
Fair play.
If we go last month, 76%.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
I think August was 79%. So, I mean, yeah, last 3 months we've averaged about 80% basically.
Yeah, that's good. So what does, just obviously building it up, what does like 60% look at if it's like worst case if we start? I don't want to fuck it up because we're parents.
60%, so making
Okay.
£500.
Yeah,
Another
it's low.
KPI you want to look at is your 50%. That's why it's highlighted. You need to be at least breaking even.
Yeah, of course. 65.
So that's at 210. And worst case scenario, this is a rent to rent. Now, on a management basis,
Yeah.
let's see if we can do this. So, if we go on 210 a night, average length of stay, we average 5.5 nights across the board. Cleaning fee, 4 bed, you'd be about £90. Direct booking percentage, I put 0 for now. OTA fees, yeah. Management fee, what would you charge them? Including VAT, about 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like that.
you make £700 a month, and they're getting payout per month 3,197. So I'd write that down.
Because I was asking him, I said, what's your like, what is this house for you? And they're like, because they're sort of semi-retired now, and it's like less cash flow, so this might be more appealing for them.
They get the control back. Flexible contracts. You can just run this on a 6-month contract to start with. But this is where you need to factor in from the landlord's point of view, because this payout per month, they pay the bills. These bills here, so 426, so you're about £400. So if you do 3,197 minus 426, this is comparing it to AST. 3,1 minus 426, yeah. Write that down. 2771.
So that's 2771, and that's off. That's post bills.
Post bills. So then, what you need to do is take. So you got your 2771. What was their net return on an AST? 2150.
On the AST. Oh, on the AST is 2112.
Minus 2112. So they're about 600 quid up every month on average. However, they need to furnish it.
They need to furnish it.
So if they spend £5,000 furnishing it, really they're going to see the results from a management basis after. Well, that would take about 8 months to get their money back. So from 8 months, they're in clean profit. It's whether they're happy to have that 8 month buffer.
Yeah, I'm just never gonna fuck with it unless I don't think it'll be fucked. They won't be fucked with like my furnishing. I don't think it's been empty now for a few months. I think I want to get it going. So the only other option is unless I do we furnish it and we do a higher percentage. But no, it won't work because then they're going back to normal what they're getting anyway.
Don't do that.
No, okay.
You lose a lot of control there. But if they change your mind and you've got all that capital, just put on furniture. It's just not worth it. But I mean, I think that's decent. Even if you was to get even if you was to get a really conservative 180 a night, 2725, 2725, 426 minus. They're still, at 180, they're still up, but by about 100 quid. So really, you need to be getting that 200, 210 mark, which I think you can do. Price obviously saying way higher.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of properties in that posh area.
Yeah.
But you can also just put that. You can have a further look and put it into Airbnb and just look at Maidenhead only. You just go for a search, go in filters, 4 beds. So you're here. I'll go on this left side. That's where you are. Yeah. So we see what. I mean, this one looks all right. There you go. They're charging 200 quid a night. I can tell. 240 a night. New listing, so I'll take that with a pinch of salt. Guest favourite, covers your 4-bedroom home. This one's a bit more south. That's definitely a comparable, not optimised either, and it's a guest favourite. So I'll be looking at that.
What's their bookings like?
237. I think you're fine at 210.
Are they booked that much?
No.
No.
That's not a good listing in my eyes. So I mean, there's not many 4 beds. These are the ones that are getting booked out the most. Think of that. It's not great, is it?
And where's that one?
But for 4 beds, I wouldn't worry about that too much.
Quite a nice house, though, isn't it?
Yeah, charging 300 quid a night. So, but it's not.
Yeah.
I'm happy with 210.
Yeah.
To be honest. And you're going to manage it properly. So I'll probably send. So if I just put the postcode in here. Four bed. I was going to say 9. 7.
7 it was, yeah.
Parking.
Yeah.
Sofa bed. I reckon if it's unfurnished, you may as well just get a sofa bed. Sleep behind. But you could also say to him.
It depends how you want to utilise that dining room. If you want to put like a table, like some sort of games table in there, you do get rid of that and then put. Well, you can have one or the other probably.
Yeah.
In that area.
Yeah.
I mean, 7's
decent enough.
Yeah.
What you could also do though, you can charge them on the net revenue. So we charge our management fees on the gross. So this gross revenue here, which is your 210 a night, 5.5 length of stay, 75% occupancy. Our management fee at 15% is being charged on that. What you can do is charging the net revenue, so that number will go up now. Yeah, 2.3k, 3.3. Now your management fee goes down, but it's still 600 quid up a month.
Good, yeah.
But what it's doing is it's deducting the OTA fees, so it'll do 5,090 minus 764, then 15% of that. Because you will find some landlords, they're not happy with you charging on the gross revenue, but it
Yeah.
is industry standard.
I think for us at the moment, management might be better on this because
I'd push
we've
management.
got to chuck £5,000 just for the, straight away we're in for 2,150 what it was, 2,150 a month. This might ease us in better at this particular point because obviously 7 months or 5 to 7 months break even.
I would,
as long
I'd
as I can
personally say
achieve,
management on this.
And how long? You're looking about 3 months to get that to level. I mean, obviously we're going to be in the middle of winter, midst of winter in 3 months.
Yeah, like I said, you need to explain it's not a quick win by any stretch of the means. It's like this is a long-term play. Now they're turning their property now into a business. That's the mindset they have to go in. They've been used to getting a consistent income every month. They know what they get in. They don't have to think about it. This is different. However, you are going to take the whole thing off the plate.